The commercials may be cool, but real-life Mini Cooper owner Yasmina Bursak says her car is anything but.
It was just a horrible experience, and it's continued to be a horrible experience.
In July of 2013, Bursak bought a used Mini Cooper S. It was 3 years old and only had 61,000 kilometers on it. Just over a year later and another 3,000 kilometers, Bursak says the car came to a dead stop as she was traveling 70 kilometers an hour.
Thankfully, the roads were empty and probably saved lives.
The dealership told her one of the pumps had failed, causing a chain reaction and damaging the engine so badly it needed to be replaced. The cost, more than $10,000.
I was horrified because I thought, well, I mean, it was a relatively new car.
There's a whole host of other problems with that vehicle.
But George Inney says the problem is bigger than one car. He wants to see so-called lemon laws in Canada, like those in the U.S., that give new car buyers more protection for defective vehicles. He says Canadian law should even go a step further and include used cars. Inney says across the country, provincial consumer ministries are failing car buyers.
You're basically yelling into an empty canyon, because your province isn't going to be doing much for you right now as far as manufacturing defects are concerned.
These days, Bursak's car is sitting idle. It hasn't moved in months. That's despite Mini Canada's offer to pay a big chunk of the repair cost. So she's walking instead, saying she'd rather brave the winter weather than get back into the vehicle that's caused her so much trouble.
I don't need this car. I don't want this car. I wouldn't feel safe driving this car anymore.
BMW owns Mini. The company tells Go Public it can't do much more because Bursak bought the car from a non-Mini dealership with no extended warranty. Rosa Marcatelli, CBC News, Calgary.